This is number 22 from the review worksheet. The question is talking about a rectangle, and it's talking about the area of a rectangle. So the formula for area of a rectangle is A equals L length times width. All right, so the first thing you need to do is figure out the dimensions of the rectangle that they're talking about, and this is what it says. It says the length is 4 feet longer than the width. So if the length is 4 feet longer than the width, I'm going to call the width W. The length is 4 feet longer, so I'm going to call this W plus 4 because it's 4 feet longer. They also told you the area. The area is 45 square feet. So now we're just going to use our formula. The area they told us was 45. Okay, we know the formula is length times width, so this is our length and width. Okay, doesn't really matter what order you write them in. I'm going to put the W first, W plus 4. All right, I'm going to go ahead and distribute this. So we have 45 W squared plus 4W. All right, so we're trying to solve this and find the answer for W. So this is a question where we're going to have to factor. So if I want to factor, I first of all want to get the 45 over to the other side, so this entire equation equals 0. So I would have W squared plus 4W. I'm going to minus the 45 over to the other side, and then this now equals 0. At this point, I should be able to factor it. Kind of guess and check here. I'm looking for, I know the W goes in the front, first of all. I'm looking for two numbers that multiply together to give me 45. They're going to subtract to give me a 4. So I do believe we could go with 9 times 5 is 45. If I want this 4 to be a positive, that means the 9 was positive and the 5 was negative. Once we have that, then we can go ahead and set each one of these equal to 0. So W plus 9 equals 0. And W minus 5 equals 0. So, solving those two little equations, we would end up with W equals negative 9 and W equals 5 as my possible answers. Now, if you go back to the beginning of the problem, we are talking about a shape or a figure here. If you look, could the width of my rectangle be a negative 9 feet? That would be impossible, so that is not my answer. So as far as we are concerned, the answer to our question, the width of our rectangle would be 5, and then our length of the rectangle would be 9, which was 5 plus 4.